Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Brent Suter, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dero. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dero, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Standing in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Margot gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. There goes Margot. Another one sent foul. A runner at first with no outs here. On the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Another full count offering on its way. Hopped up. Braun is there, and he's got it for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts, and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Now in the box, Will Myers. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting bench, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Suter, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 1-0. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-1. It's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Myers. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 now. Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They're down 1-0. Here's Chase Headley, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Chase Headley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? VR over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Into the box, A.J. Ellis. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 8, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Santana has a beat on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun.
Leading off for the Brewers, first baseman, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brandon Phillips. No one has more fun playing second base than this guy. That dude, picking and grinning, the ability to turn double play with a smile on his face and highlight reel hands.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way. To short. Galvis is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher, Manny Pena.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. A ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Strahm, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know, D-Roll, we're getting late into the schedule right now, and this team has had a tough time scoring runs all year. They're going to have to turn this thing around and turn it around really quick if they want to get to the postseason.
And Dan, you know as well as I do, once those bright lights come on in October, you're facing 1s and 2s. If you're having trouble scoring runs now, think of what it's going to be like when the monsters are on the hill.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Margot is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Pena has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Braun into foul territory, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. Two out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Padres down in order, but they're up 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Brent Suter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
That's
2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
One out, nobody on. There's a strike. Up around the face.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball four. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Suter leads off first with one away. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
He's in there.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Lays off 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-0 now. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. 2 runs have scored. And he's in safely to third as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
In now, Domingo Santana.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So 1-1. This is hit softly to third. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. Phillips for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0-1 the count.
Nope.
Ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Braun is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. Brewers are out in front 4-1. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Friars 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded by Galvis. And that's out number 1.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brent Suter. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Galvis, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Suter at second with 2 down. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, Second baseman, Jonathan.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. Phillips is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. In now is A.J. Ellis, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, Dero, you get late into the season like this, and you really have to keep your concentration not only on the mound but in the batter's box. You're starting to get a little bit tired, and you see the schedule starting to come to an end.
Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. It becomes mental right now. Physically, everybody's hurting a little bit. You can grind it out when you know you have a chance at the postseason. Mentally, you got to stay focused.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Yelich going back to the track, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Michael Geddes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Michael Geddes.
Hit to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Colin Ray enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 29, Colin Ray.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Pliszak, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 17 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. There's a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Santana stands at second with no outs. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. Seven runs, just 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0 on the way. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And that one just missed outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run, the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home. grounded to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
At the count, 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Fielder number 4, Will Myers.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Myers comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Brewers 7 and the Padres 3. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
So here now is the pitcher, Brent Suter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Headley takes it in. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Cain, base runner at first with 1 out. This is lifted out to left. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. This one is launched. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Three runs already home here. Bounce to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Now batting, Chase Headley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way.
No balls and 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Stammen offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brent Suter.
Stepping up to the plate, Brent Suter. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Shaw stands at second with 2 gone. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the alley and left center, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Tough play for Headley. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 11-3. Austin Hedges is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Austin Hedges.
Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So digging in now, Brandon Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. In now, Christian Yelich. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Margot is there, 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Pitch popped up. Hosmer in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Jacob Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Hosmer sends it out to center field. Kane going back, still going back. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer, and that is 27 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
So striding forward now, Chase Headley. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brent Suter earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Matt Strahm was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers, 11 runs